Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of June the 30th through to July the 6th. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for the Cappies. First up, we have Major Arcana High Priestess reversed, followed then by the Six of Swords in the upright. Next, we have the Four of Swords reversed, followed then by the Five of Swords reversed, and lastly we have the Two of Wands upright. Wow, holy swords. Okay, you've got the 4, 5, and 6 of Swords in this reading. Overall energy is the High Priestess reversed. In the upright position, the High Priestess can point to hidden knowledge, hidden information, things we're not privy to. For whatever reason, we have to use our intuition to try to guide us to figure out what is really going on. When the card's inverted, however, this is where secrets could be revealed this week for you. It's an overall energy. So this is Capricorn, is either you divulging something really important, or it could be others are divulging it to you, or you could even, for some of you, dare I say, you could come across it accidentally and realize something that you didn't know before. Now this could be pertaining, some of you, for romance, others of you it could be about financial secrets that are now coming out. It can be about family secrets. It could be things that are going on in the workplace or in your career that you didn't know about, but something is about to be revealed. Pandora's box is opening. So right at the beginning of the week, you have the Six of Swords in the upright position. Well, this is passage away from difficulties. This is moving on. Could be moving, literally moving homes, moving offices. Could be traveling over water. Could be traveling, maybe some of you are just taking a vacation, or you could be, traveling for business or something like that. Others of you, this is metaphorically moving on from emotional difficulties and rocky waters of the past. You're done with that. You're moving on. For some of you, it could be because of whatever's being divulged here. Next card up is the Four of Swords in the reverse position. So the Four of Swords upright points to needing to take a time out. It can be recovery after illness, after operations. It could be after just wanting to be on your own after a breakup or a big disappointment or something like that. When the card's inverted, this is where this is recharging our batteries. This is where the batteries have been charged. So all systems are go to move forward. You have to regain your footing and get back into action again. Moving on from there towards the weekend, we have the Five of Swords here, reversed. So this is coming out of conflict. Now, it's interesting because Five of Swords upright can sometimes point to having these disagreements, especially like online. These are verbal disagreements. This could be Facebook fights, things like that. It could be scraps going on in your neighborhood, in your family, at the workplace. But whatever is going on, it looks like there's a resolve here. This is like, a truce is being called. But for others of you, the Five of Swords in the upright represents a conflict that was going on within you. This can be sometimes when we're in two minds of something, or it's heart versus head. We're not really sure what to do about something. But when it's reversed, we are coming out of conflict with it. So now we're figuring out what's going on. Now, for some of you, it could be, again, surrounding this big news that comes out. So I can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section below. And the last card you have is the Two of Wands upright, which points to one foot in the past, one foot in the future. But we're very much focused on where we're going, and we're kind of turning out the lights on where we've been. This is where it's like, been there, done that, don't want to do that anymore. It's time to start looking at the future. Now, we've talked about this before, Capricorns. Capricorns are not exactly fond of change. You like the status quo for the most part. But this could be where you are contemplating a change. Maybe it's like, you know what, it's time to move on from anything that no longer serves me. I want to move on from dead-end jobs, dead-end relationships, dead-end friendships, dead-end anything, fill in the blank. You're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Capricorn's just trying to make their way in terms of, you know, we've talked about this from the astrology end with the whole Pluto thing. Well, Pluto in Aquarius is you're setting a new course for yourself, right? So you're trying to figure out which way to go and what is the best course of action, because a lot of the goals from 10 years ago or whatever don't interest you anymore. You're interested in new things now. Capricorns are trying to find their way. So with this new Aquarian energy, you're building your empires and you're finding your way. Now, in closing, I will be pulling a card here from the Gypsy Oracle deck. What do we have here for my Cappies? We have, what is this, Lover? Looks like one of those old school Spanish lovers. That's funny. So, I don't know, maybe you're the lover, maybe there's a lover coming for you. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe you're just a lover of life, a lover of business. I'm not sure. Love you guys, my Cappies. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. It's interesting. It looks like an interesting week, especially with the Pandora's box. You know, something is opening up here for you guys. And I think that's going to help you make your decision at the end of the week, which road to go down. So that is what I have for you. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I really hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I hope that the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next videos. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.